I want to talk about some of the things I don't like about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
So it's very cliche, and I have a big problem with these animes that come out now where the main character just has the strongest hacks built into them already. This has happened so many times. Like Black Clover, he has a fucking actual demon inside of him that's anti magic. It's just OP as hell.
Yeah, fucking Asta, they're like, oh, you don't have any magic. And it's like, it's not even that he doesn't have magic, it's that he has a demon that negates magic that lives in
Yes,
him.
all magic is negated by this
So
fucking
he just negates magic.
Yes, he's anti magic, which is broken as hell in that world. It's insanely broken. Also, Naruto being, essentially given to Kyuubi at birth. Ichigo having the hollow inside of him that is Avaste Lorde, whatever, and super strong. And whenever he dies or loses a fight, it comes out. Whenever Naruto dies or loses a fight, the Kyuubi comes out. We've seen
That's
this
another
so
thing
many
in terms
times.
of stakes. With Itadori, it's like, it's hard, in addition to Gojo harming the stakes, it's hard to fully be worried when we know that at any moment Sukuna could just come out. Now,
And we
yeah,
can talk about this. This has actually happened. In the anime, they
yeah,
go against a special grade. Their first special grade is insanely strong, or so we think. It's insanely strong, and Itadori's hand gets blown off. He fucking loses an entire hand against this demon. And the other characters are about to be killed from it too. The demon is ridiculously strong for these first year students. Like these students are newbies, and they're fighting something that they just should not be. And then Sukuna comes out, and the demon literally runs or tries to run, and it gets bodied. So, like you said, the stakes are bad on both ends. It's like I can't take the curses seriously because Gojo might be around, but also can't even take them seriously when Gojo's not around because the main character has the strongest curse inside of him, and it
yeah.
comes out whenever he's in
The
trouble.
main character has Gojo Part 2 inside him. Like,
Yes, it beat the shit out that curse. I was like, holy hell! And then, so then it decides, all right, I'm tired of switching with you. I'm just gonna put a hole in your chest and kill you. So that way, if you switch back to yourself, you just die. So he does that. The main character actually dies like episode 6 or 7, really early, super early.
yeah.
And it's too, for me, watching anime and seeing the main character die that early, just come on. I'm not connected to the character yet. And it was awkward when the other students were supposed to mourn Yuji's death. I just thought it was strange
So
because,
that's something I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's something that it took me a moment to get what happened there. And this is, some would say, to the benefit of JJK. I think it's a small detriment. They very quickly gloss over time. So what's not clear is in between those episodes is a time skip, basically, and not like a 3-year time skip, but a couple months or a couple weeks time skip. Basically, these three people were doing things together and taking out smaller curses over a period of time, and then it just cut all that out because it's not deemed important to the story, and it gets to the next major plot point. And they do that often in JJK where they'll cut out things that happen between characters,
yeah,
but aren't relevant to get to the next plot point. And that's something that was awkward because, like you, it's like it's hard for me to feel connected to Itadori, and it's hard for me to understand why his friends are mourning for him.
it's been 6 episodes. He's dead.
Yeah, but what happened was they actually spent a bunch of time together.
Yeah.
We just didn't see it, and
Yeah.
it's
And that's
it's not
bad to me, then.
shown
That's
very.
just pacing.
Yeah, it's not shown very clearly. I don't think.
Yeah, I just think it's too fast to kill the main character. And then, so when he dies, there's no fucking way we think that we're watching an anime where the main character died that fast in a shonen and they're not coming back. So I couldn't take that seriously at all. When he's on the table to be dissected, I'm looking at them like you guys can't. Gojo was all sad, and I'm like, you guys can't be serious. He's gonna come back. It's literally episode 6, and there's 25 episodes in a season. You knew that from the beginning that it was this anime was gonna go.
They set up a pretty funny gag with it though, where they were like getting hyped, like, oh, they're gonna be so happy when they see me again, and like Gojo brings them out in a box, and everybody's just like, fuck you.
I do like how he also hid him after he died.
Yeah.
So how you just gonna be back alive and not tell everybody immediately? How you just gonna be like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take this time to train you, and then I'm gonna bring you back.
It created a kind of a funny / cool plot point, but the setup for it was just like, I don't know.
I just thought it was too fast. I stand by that. I also think that killing the main character that soon makes me think that he's not going to die at any point soon either. So every fight he gets into from here on out, I'm never going to look at him as somebody who might actually die. I'm just putting that out there right now. I'm never going to feel like the main character's in danger from here on out until we're like close to end the series.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have felt that anyway, just because he has the QB inside him. So
that's also true.
He has the QB, and even if Gojo gets sealed, which, you know, I'm interested to see what's going to happen if they're even able to seal him.
Yeah.
But even if Gojo gets sealed, like, it'll be drama, it'll make things tougher, things will get dark, but ultimately...
It reminds me of Game of Thrones. So when Jon Snow got killed in Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
He gets killed at the end of Season 5. And Season 6, Episode 2, Jon Snow is resurrected. Pretty cool. I knew once he came back that he was never going to die again.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So when you're watching the last season and it's the long night and the dragon is blowing that blue fire at him and he's trying to get to the Night King and that whole bit, right? He even has a moment where he blatantly squares off against the Night King. They're walking towards each other. I knew at no point, even when the Night King raised his arms and brought all those dead people back around Jon Snow and the odds are completely stacked against them, at no point did I think, holy shit, Jon Snow's going to die. At no point.
Because they brought him back for a reason.
And they brought him back 2 seasons before this. Like, it's not even that long ago. And to be more clear, because seasons 7 and 8 are so short, 2 seasons ago is actually like, I'm only talking about like eight or 9 episodes ago. Like he wasn't dead that long. One of the things I really fucking love about Jujutsu Kaisen, and this is one of the things I have listed as things it does well, the one guy, Junpei or whatever his name was.
Oh, the kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who his mom was killed by Mahito.
His mom was bad too. Side note.
Randomly. But Mahito, I'm pretty sure, like Curses killed his mom because she ended up with one of Sukuna's fingers, and then she didn't.
Hold up. She did not end up with one of his fingers. Okay, that shit was planted there.
Okay,
by fucking right. That shit was planted
blatantly. It was planted there, and she gets killed. He falls into even more despair because he's a bully kid. Standard. I want to kill everybody. So he finds a curse. The curse takes interest in him to pretty
cigarette
much
burns on his forehead. That shit was fucked up.
Yes. The curse takes interest in him. Mahito takes interest in him to get close to Gojo and get close to Sukuna and Yuji. And there's even a fucking opening to Jujutsu Kaisen that shows this character in the school uniform as a Jujutsu sorcerer. And then he fucking dies. And it's like the biggest... Well, that was a fucking lie. Like, it's that fucking Tyler, the Creator meme where it's like, well, that was a fucking lie. Like, it's literally insane to me that they killed this guy after showing him in an opening with the school uniform on, which I actually love that they did that because I hate anime openings, by the way. I think they're annoying because they're spoilers, and I never watch them until the end.
Yeah, they have so many spoilers in them.
Like, I do not like watching anime openings.
It's kind of fresh that they had a fake spoiler, though.
Yes, which I thought was cool. I thought it was a spoiler to seeing him as a Jujutsu sorcerer, but that never actually happens. I just think that's like one of the biggest gags ever, and maybe that's what needs to start happening with anime openings. Anime openings needs to be normalized that they're not canon. How about that?
Yeah, there's. I'm not even going to say what it is. On the off chance that I get any of you beautiful people to watch One Piece, but there is an anime opening for One Piece. It's in the Arabasta arc. Just don't watch it, okay? Just don't watch the opening.
Is that bad?
It's one of the worst spoilers ever. Like, it's so ridiculous.
I don't think there's a spoiler worse than Hunter x Hunter Chimera Ant's arc opening. I cannot imagine an arc worse than that opening. Because they literally show you Meruem.
I think this one's worse.
You really think? Okay, I have to watch it after.
I think this one's worse.
I don't remember. There's 2 things I need to see. There's the Toto and Yuji versus Hanami fight, but with the Full Metal characters over it. And I also need to see what you just said about
Here, I'm going to say this without spoilers, but this even might be too much for you people at home. So listen, One Piece spoilers, but I'm not actually going to say anything. Frazier, what essentially happens in this Arabasta opening is a person that is a villain in Arabasta is shown in the opening as a crew member.
Yep, I already know. Exactly what you're talking about. That's so bad.
It's shown.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
They are just shown like happy-go-lucky with the homies. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Okay, that one's bad, Kenny. I'm just trying to think if it's worse than the biggest villain in all of Hunter x Hunter right now being revealed when the entire arc is building up to him being born.
Yeah.
Like the entire. So it's one thing that the character that you find out joins Luffy's crew starts off as evil in the arc, or like a bad guy, or whatever you want to call it, and then they switch over and they spoil that. That's really bad. But that arc wasn't necessarily about that character.
Yeah.
That whole arc is not about that character.
That's true.
But the entire Chimera Ant arc is about the king being born. It starts off with the queen eating and stuff like that and being pregnant. And then every episode after that is essentially the king slowly being born and the royal guard being born. And they even show the royal guard too, right? They show all three of them.
In the opening? I think so. I think they show them like standing on towers or something.
Yes, I think they show all three of the royal guard and Meruem at the end of the Chimera Ant arc opening, which is so wild to me because that arc is insanely long too. So it's a while before you actually see the royal guard at Meruem, but you see them in the opening from the first episode, which is just, I just think that's the most egregious shit I've ever seen in my life. And what would happen to me when I watched Hunter x Hunter, and this really sucked, I would skip the opening, but sometimes I wouldn't skip far enough. I would skip right to the end, so it would just be that screen of Meruem and the three royal guards and all these other Chimera Ants. It would just like I basically saw him before I saw him.
Yeah. Yeah, anime openings are fucking annoying, man. They just show too much.
I need Crunchyroll and Funimation, when they do create their app or whatever they're deciding to do, there needs to be a really perfectly done skip.
Netflix does it. Netflix does it great. Netflix is on another level, honestly, when it comes to like this shit, because they have the skip opening and they have skip ending. And they usually have it done where, because some anime episodes, there's something after the ending.
Yeah.
So if there's a scene after the ending, I've noticed with a lot of anime on Netflix, the skip ending prompt won't pop up. If there's a scene after, it's like they already have it set up. So if there's something important, they won't let you skip the ending or whatever. And same thing with the openings. Like they have a skip opening thing on Netflix, and I don't understand how Crunchyroll, a dedicated anime thing, doesn't have these adjustments.
And I need it to be done well. And what I mean by that is when you do click it, it doesn't show you the last part of the opening, because that just ruins me if I'm watching Hunter x Hunter, because you're going to see Meruem. Hey guys, if you like this clip, we have full video versions of our podcast episodes available on the IMNerd Patreon, as well as exclusive content.
If you'd like to listen to our full podcast episodes or find us on any other social media platforms, you can do so by clicking the link tree below.